few words come to mind when we think about cancer. Cancer is a very ageless disease. It affects both old and young. It's also a very deadly disease. And even more, it's a debilitating disease. Luckily, we have chemotherapy, which we treat our cancer patients with. But then, unluckily, it's still incurable. Now, why is it still incurable? Because almost all cancer patients relapse. Now, why do those patients relapse? Because the cancer cells become drug resistant to all known chemotherapy. My name is Eline, and my aim of my work is to block this drug resistance. Now, I work with a plasma cell model, plasma cell cancer model. The plasma cells, they thrive in the bone marrow, where they interact with all the surrounding tissue. Now, how can they interact with that? They either secrete proteins, termed cytokines, to then receive from their environment, again, growth factors to grow and be protected, or they can secrete vesicles. Now, these vesicles split off of the cell membrane, carrying proteins that are inside the cell. You can look at it like small oil droplets that come off of a big oil drop. Now, imagine the bone marrow environment as a village with all healthy, happy people running around, and then suddenly this big, angry giant comes along, and he's very hungry. And so what does he do? He first starts sending threatening letters to those villagers demanding, "Give me some food." But if that's not sufficient, he also starts sending out postal packages. And those postal packages make those villagers give the food. And not only that, but also protect this giant against its hostile environment. Now, we don't know exactly what's inside that postal package, what makes those villagers actually give the food and protection. We do know that these vesicles, that they contain DNA, RNA, lipids, proteins. And in my project, I wish to identify exactly which protein or exactly which lipid is making those villagers give the food. And apart from that, I'm also looking at the postal service, the secretion machinery that's responsible for secreting these vesicles. And if we can block this postal service, we can then block the communication between the cancer cell and its environment, that way making the cancer cells more sensitive to the chemotherapy, and it ultimately lead to an improved outcome of the cancer patients. Thank you.